Grenada will host the 2016 Windward Islands School Games in July and new champions to be crowned in the national 50-over cricket tournament. The details are next. Good evening, sporting fans. We begin with some exciting news. Grenada will host the 2016 CBN Windward Islands School Games in just over 2 months. It is expected that close to 300 students and officials will participate in the games, which include 6 disciplines: basketball, volleyball, football, netball and track and field. Chairman of the organizing committee, Conrad Francis, says it will be one of the biggest games in recent history.
This games is a very big games. We expect around 280 participants in the games. Therefore, we have to ensure that we plan well. And the planning has started. We have an organizing committee in place, and we've started our meetings to organize the games.
This year's games will be held under the motto, 4 teams, 1 dream.
First of all, we'll have the opening ceremony at the National Stadium on the 23rd, and then we have the track and field following the opening ceremony. We also, hopefully, we are hoping to use the stadium to have a couple of football matches. We're also going to use Queen's Park Ground too. We're going to use Stanton, both the netball court and the football field there. We also hope to play a couple of matches in the bushes, on the Bushes U playing field and on the school court itself. However, we are hoping we have scheduled a couple of matches at I think it will be the basketball finals. Final round of the basketball, we'll host it at the Cuthbert Peters Park in Gulf.
Grenada is the defending champion after winning the title for a 4th consecutive year in 2015.
We've dominated, literally dominated these games. Very rare we would not win. Very, very rare. And the times when we did not win, you find that we would tie for first, right, or come a very close second. But over the last decade or so, we have won these games probably 8 times out of 10. There are some sports that we have never lost. For example, female basketball, since its introduction maybe about 12 years ago, we have never lost that tournament. Track and field, I think the last time we probably would have placed second. We would have not win the track and field probably was in 1987. Yeah, so we have a legacy to upkeep.
A preliminary meeting is scheduled for Thursday at the National Athletic Stadium with officials from participating countries, where matters pertaining to the preparations, sponsorship and the future development of the games will be discussed. The conference will also include a presentation by the local organizing committee on the hosting of the event. The 2016 CBN Windward Islands School Games will run from July 23rd to the 30th. And in cricket, new champions will be crowned in the GCA Super 50 Inter Parish Cup after defending champions St. David were beaten in one of 2 semi-finals played last Sunday. St. David was defeated by St. Patrick up at Progress Park by 6 wickets. In the other semi-final, St. George booked their spot in the championship face-off for the first time when they defeated last year's finalist St. Andrew by 2 wickets. Playing at the National Stadium, St. Andrew batted first after winning the toss and posted 192 for 3 in their allotted 50 overs. Captain Heron Campbell and Rudolph Paul were the not-out batsmen on 46 and 45 runs respectively, while Cipriani Forsyth bagged 2 for 37. In reply, St. George got to 194, losing 8 wickets along the way as opener Chad Charles top-scored with 41. Left with a runner ball in the final over, Keyshawn Mitchell saw his team home with a 6 off the second ball in the over to win the game. Keyshawn spoke to Spice Isle Sports Review after the match.
Keep your eyes on the ball anything could happen. One ball they could get a boundary. The outfield was kind of slow, so we wasn't trying to hit any boundaries. But coming down to the last over, with 5 runs needed, ball was in the slot, so take it out of the park.
St. Patrick and St. George will meet in the final on Saturday at Progress Park.
First time, it's a young team we have. St. George decided to go a different route this year with the younger players, and the guys not experienced playing a lot of 50-over cricket, but the senior guys, the captain. Akim Alexis, guys who played for Grenada, kind of shepherd the team, and going forward right now we know that St. Patrick's is going to play. Experienced team with Devon Smith and the bowlers Craig Phillip, Darren Hippolyte. So we know once it's a better team, we got to come good for the finals and see most likely win.
Captain for St. George, Bronson Johnson, says key for this weekend's face-off is building partnerships.
Things need to work on is just as a partnership. Just build partnership, go outside there and just perform. Alright? To me, the team, only thing we have to work on is a little bit in the feeling. Other than that, can work on during the week and come hard for the finals and play good cricket. But it's a joy knowing that we are against the odds, because we have a pretty young team, and come here and we perform to the best of your ability, and to reach finals is a great feeling.
President of the St. George's Cricket Council, Ryan Boyd, applauded the success of the team and says it is a positive step in restructuring cricket in the parish.
For St. George's, it's a fairly new team. We have relooked our program from the last 2 years, and we thought we needed to go with younger players. So if you see the makeup of the team, is just about 3 or 4 senior players, and the nucleus of the team is under 19 players, and we are looking for development in the next 2-3 years. We weren't expecting to get to the finals as yet, but we are here, and it's just a testimony from the selectors' point, looking to develop St. George's cricket, and we are seeing fruits in our first season, trying to revamp the team.
Saturday's final bowls off at Progress Park St. Andrew at 10 a.m. And that's a look at sports. The weather report and forecast is straight ahead.